They say every struggle builds you for something greater. But when life clips your wings, how do you still believe in flying? This is the story of a young man who learned that even pain has a purpose, from an injured eagle. Long ago, between tall emerald mountains and silver rivers, there lived a young man named Aiden. He was the son of a poor woodcutter, known for his quiet nature and hard-working spirit. Every morning, Aiden would walk deep into the forest, axe in hand, cutting wood to earn a few coins. But deep in his heart, he longed for more. He often gazed at the sky and whispered, "Someday, I'll rise higher than these mountains." He had always admired the eagles that soared freely above the clouds, strong, fearless, unchained. To him, they were symbols of everything he wanted to be. One evening, after a heavy storm swept across the valley, Aiden found the forest unusually silent. Branches lay scattered, trees were broken, and the smell of rain lingered in the air. As he walked, something caught his eye, a faint movement under the fallen leaves. He rushed closer and froze. There, lying helplessly on the ground, was a magnificent eagle. Its golden eyes, once fierce, were dim. One of its wings hung limply by its side. Aiden's heart tightened. He carefully lifted the wounded creature. It tried to struggle but was too weak. He whispered, "Easy now. I won't hurt you." When Aiden brought the eagle home, the villagers laughed at him. "Why waste your time?" they said. "It's wild. It won't survive." But Aiden only smiled softly. "It's still alive, and that's enough reason to try." For days, he fed the eagle bits of meat, cleaned its wounds with herbs, and kept it warm near the fire. He named it Sky, because even though it couldn't fly, its spirit still belonged to the heavens. The first weeks were difficult. Sky would not eat, barely move, and stared endlessly at the sky through the small window of Aiden's hut. At times, Aiden felt hopeless. Maybe they were right. Maybe I'm wasting time. But each time he thought of giving up, he'd see his own reflection in the eagle's eyes, tired, unsure, but still alive. So he kept going. Day by day, he gained Sky's trust. The eagle began eating again. Slowly, it would stretch its wings a few inches more each morning. Sometimes, Aiden would take it outside and let the wind touch its feathers. "You will fly again," he'd whisper. "And when you do, I'll feel like I've flown too." Seasons passed. The snows melted and the valley turned green again. One bright morning, Aiden noticed something. Sky was standing taller, flapping both wings strongly, though unevenly. It looked at Aiden, then at the open sky above. Aiden's heart raced. He walked to the door, opened it wide, and stepped aside. "Go on," he said gently. "The sky's been waiting for you." Sky hesitated, eyes fixed on the horizon. Then, with one mighty leap, it soared into the air. For a moment, it wobbled, almost fell, but then caught the wind beneath its wings and climbed higher, higher, until it disappeared beyond the clouds. Aiden stood there, tears shining in his eyes. He felt both joy and loss. The joy of seeing something he loved become free, and the loss of the companion who had filled his lonely days. He whispered to himself, "Sometimes letting go is also a kind of victory." Days turned into weeks. Aiden went back to his usual work, but something inside him had changed. He was calmer, stronger, more patient. One afternoon, while chopping wood, he heard a familiar cry echo across the sky. He looked up, and there it was, Sky. Its wings gleamed under the sunlight, stronger and wider than ever before. It circled above him, then dived low, almost close enough for Aiden to touch. From its talon, something fell. A silver feather, shining like morning light. It landed right at Aiden's feet. He picked it up, smiling. The eagle cried once more and vanished into the horizon. Aiden held the feather close to his heart. He realized something profound that day, that every moment of struggle, every night of doubt had shaped him. He thought he was healing the eagle, but in truth, the eagle had healed him. Through its broken wings, he had learned that pain is not the end, it's the beginning of becoming stronger. From that day on, whenever life tested him, he would hold the silver feather and whisper, "My struggles are not wasted. They are the wind beneath my wings." Your struggles are not your punishment. They are your preparation. The lesson is simple. Even broken wings can remember how to fly. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful motivational stories every week. Because sometimes the story you hear today becomes the strength you need tomorrow.